Hi, this is Brent from tradeguild.blogspot.com, and it's November 6th, and we have the elections tomorrow. So there's so many good-looking stocks and charts out there right now. It's kind of depressing because you see so many, every day that just look fantastic, and this is really the season to make money right now. So I'm going to show you a couple ideas, just throw a few out each night, and you can go from there with them. CRXX I have up on the screen here, and this is one when I got back from my trip on October 30th. I mentioned it, and I thought it was worth taking a look at. And we had a nice day today, up 17 and 3/4%. So that was a nice little pop there. One other one that is worth mentioning, OCPI. This has been on the blog I don't know how many times, and basically I was buying this bottom triangle here that's functioning as a base, and today we had a move up as high, I think, as almost 14% at one point. It settled down to about 7.83%, but all in all, what we got was a really nice breakout from, I'll show you here, this base. So you can see today we had our close up here, so we had the breakout, we had the big volume. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get some follow through on that, and then maybe we'll get a pullback and a chance to add to that position or to jump into it. But I've seen a lot of these bases forming, whether they're rounding bottoms or triangle bases, and they've just been really taken off real well for us. One other one that looks kind of similar to this that I'm waiting right now for a breakout in, if you want to join me, is CRIS, and this is I think CRIS Inc. Biotech, and it's forming this triangle in here, and we have that diminishing volume going into that triangle. So I think if it's going to break out, it's probably going to break out in pretty much any day now. It had a pretty decent day today, up a little bit, almost 3%. But all in all, I really like CRIS. I've been in it for the better part of a month, I think. Just sitting this thing out. OCPI I was in for a couple months, and you just have to be patient with them when you see these patterns forming, these bases. And that's kind of the discouraging thing, because you see so many great charts every day, and they're popping all over the place, and you're sitting in it for a month. But a good-looking chart like this, I think eventually it will come. So let's look at a few new ideas. One is a TALX, and I think I did mention this maybe on the 30th. So here's what's going on with this one. It's actually broken down on pretty heavy volume over here. Oh, cookies are down there. Just kidding. So anyway, it broke down on this gap on heavy volume, and it's rallied back up on light volume over here, and it can't get above this level here at 25. Ultimately, I think if you're going to short it, I think your stop goes above the top of this falling window gap up here, on the day that was made. So right in this level. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably about 25.80 or so. But that looks like a pretty decent short if you're looking for a little hedge. And let's see what else we have. I think I probably did mention this one before too, BLDP. But I really like this chart. And let me clean up that chart a little bit, take the moving averages away. You can see what's going on. It's pretty much a bull flag right in here, and just great volume. And there's that light volume on this pullback in here. And if we go ahead and just throw some moving averages in there, you'll see that it's broken out above that 200-day moving average. And let's take a look at a little longer term view. You can see it's just, I guess you could call this a rounding bottom. It's really a huge base here, but all in all, it's not really a rounding bottom, but this is kind of what you see in these bases, this kind of rounding. And it's a big base, so I think BLDP will probably sustain a pretty decent move. So take a look at that. I think it's probably pretty close to a buying position right now on this pullback here on this flag. So let's take a look at a couple more, or one more here. SCON, SCON. And I think I've mentioned this one probably pretty recently too. Here's another, I hesitate to call it a bull flag. It's not really a bull flag, but we got this pullback down here to the little below about the 22-day moving average, and it's kind of looking like it's going to bounce above that. So if I'm going to play this, maybe I get a pullback. I probably don't want to buy it too much above 260 over here, because I think a reasonable stop at this point is this 220 area where it has kind of supported off that. So I like that one too. So SCON looks good. BLDP, TALX on a short, and CRIS I think is probably going to break out any day now. And really, you know, OCPI, if we get a pullback in that one, I think it's worth investigating. So that's it for tonight. Unless you want to just, I guess real quick, I can show you a couple of the positions that I'm in right now. Jump up to the top of this list. Neol, I exited. LTRX is a nice looking chart. I haven't jumped into it. I'd like to. If we get a pullback to this 22-day moving average around $1.65 or so, $1.70. CRIS, which is one that I am in right now on that triangle, waiting for the breakout. And NTEC, I've been in for a little bit now, and we had a pretty nice day today, up 7.66%, but you know, it still hasn't really gone anywhere at this point. But I do like it. Really good BOP and money stream, lots of accumulation buying in there, so I like that one. And OCPI, which I've been in for a while, and basically I've just been buying. I've been buying it as it was hitting this lower trend line here in this triangle. So we had a pretty nice move already in October, and today it just added to that. So the last position that I'm in is SLXA, and this is one that I have been talking about pretty much almost as long as I've had the blog, and talking about this big triangle base. And if you go on the blog and look up SLXA, you'll see a lot of information about it. Pretty good post about the shakeout that occurred down here. So we've been buying in here, and I loaded up down here. I think it was around 780 or so. So we've had a really nice move there, and I think there's more to come in SLXA. So that will do it for tonight. Don't forget to visit us at tradeguild.blogspot.com. There's a hyphen between trade and guild. And check out our tag board. Lots of great traders over there, and every day just fantastic ideas. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon.